show today.
Welcome, everyone.
We did some sound checks over the weekend, so if you can't hear me or Peter, please just post there in the chat so that we know. Hopefully, we won't run into a muted mic on either one of us. So.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to be good so far on YouTube,
Yep.
Mike.
So
Started a little later than you thought, but that's
hopefully it will all work. So.
most of your greeting got cut off before it went live. So
figures, but at least it's there running now. So I figure we'll start with earnings since there's not much today, so we'll knock that out of the way to begin with. So a lot of companies reporting as we get into earnings this week, but this afternoon after the close is not stocks that we typically trade. They're more just not the ones that we like to trade. So you have plenty of here. We're not going to stick around too late after the market closes because there's just not much to watch. But tomorrow morning we do have some that will be of interest. Specifically, we got 3M, which will be reporting. I know they've been a big manufacturer of the medical equipment during COVID, so it'll be interesting to see what theirs are. We got McDonald's, Pfizer, JetBlue, Hog, which we typically trade on earnings, and then a whole bunch of others that we typically don't trade in the morning, but you never know what will come up. So that is the earning news. I know Peter right now, are you still in the AMD trade?
Oh, I got out of the AMD long a while back. Actually went short AMD, being that it just was not moving up despite the market moving up. AMD normally follows the SPY fairly well. Today I've noticed it has not gone up when the market went up, but it does, it has gone down. So anyways, I'm short from almost the exact same place I went long from, or dollar-wise anyways. We'll see. I've got 10 cents now into the trade. We'll see if we can get a little bit more here.
Nice. Getting a little pop down.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a partial here. Just I haven't hit the button yet, but yeah, I'm going to take some off. It's just not going very far. I keep wanting it to go down here, but
Tesla. Look at Tesla go. Jared, see that selling that 1500 call would have been the right trade.
There it goes.
Yeah, it's just on fire. You just can't keep a stock like that down.
Nope. Earnings come out, everybody's taking their profits, just waiting, and now everybody heads back up.
Yeah, everyone's jumping back in the trade. Just looking at the trades here. It's like 1 share, 2 shares. The biggest shares size you see going through here is like 50 shares. These are all Robinhood traders. 1 share, one.
Well, I mean, what mere mortal can trade more than a few shares of Tesla really nowadays? It's
2 shares.
Yeah.
Well, there's somebody who traded 100 shares there. Wow, that was a big lot.
Wow,
yeah, it's shares. Funny. I mean, let's face it, 100 shares is $150,000, right? So it's not
that's not a little account, that's for sure.
Yeah, I should. I'll just go in there and drop 1,000 shares. I'll show up on the other side of the ledger.
Yeah. Look at that. You could bully Tesla around. You can do that.
bully Tesla around.
Make the crap out of it. Ouch.
I don't think
Just don't get
Elon
caught on the
takes.
wrong side of it.
Yeah,
Oh, exactly.
I don't think Elon takes kindly to bullying.
No, well, that's true. He
Yeah.
doesn't like it when it's short. I might get a angry tweet.
Well, You should say, Mike. He doesn't take kindly to other bullies. He wants to be the big bully in the sandbox.
That's true. There you go. That's a good one there.
Bully. He doesn't have the bully pulpit though.
Oh, very punny, Authentic X. Yes, he doesn't like burying either. Bullying or burying.
Yes.
Well, AMD, I'm glad I took that partial. It may come back up and stop me again.
Oh,
At least I'm getting my commissions covered, but not much else.
yeah. That seems. That's been my trading day today. Cover commissions, get enough for a meal and a cup of coffee out of Facebook and Square. And I've started cooking this Mediterranean diet food. It's actually pretty good and entertaining to cook.
Fish and olives.
Yeah, a lot of tomatoes. I would say maybe a ton of tomatoes are in it.
Love tomatoes.
Chicken, tomatoes, fish, olives. But the spices that they use are really good. So it actually makes it taste pretty good. I made this cucumber watermelon salad this weekend.
Sounds like eating water.
Was that?
Yeah,
is that,
kind of, but not really.
With vodka in it?
No, because I had to feed it. I had to feed it to my kids, so they aren't allowed to have vodka yet. Even though I'm sure my son has, but my daughter, 14, no, she can't do that.
Jeez.
Oh, you naive man.
See that?
I mean, I'm sure you're right. It's all good.
That $6 call that on Tesla is now $40. So I could have sold it and bought it back now. $26.
Well,
Spy pushing
I'm out of
up.
AMD again, as I mentioned.
Microsoft. Ooh, let me take a look at Apple. Apple's been on my watch all day. Been really looking forward to get over this 309. Pop out.
379, you mean?
Yeah, the 379. It kind of went there.
Yeah, there goes BA. BA is not looking healthy.
Apple 30.
The SPY is moving against you if you're thinking of a long on Apple. Just be aware. Apple seems to be bucking the overall market direction. Right.
So now it's all about watching the volume as I go into here. I found that I really like a specific volume setup going into the break for me. It tends, I've noticed that it will tend to pop more quickly when you get kind of this run up of volume. So if you look right here, these three bars, they kind of lower, higher, and if it's breaking on this third bar or near after the volume's increased up here, I tend that it pops quicker on it. So where like right now, what's really got me worried is the buying volumes declining going into that break. So I've noticed that when you get that declining volume, you'll get a pop, but then you get a lot of pullbacks and choppiness afterwards. That's kind of what happened on NVIDIA when I was looking at it earlier.
Getting a ton of conflicting signals here on where things are going.
Yeah.
I don't know where anything's heading right now. AMD is just, God, I want the move on AMD. I don't care whether it's up or down. Just see if Apple can actually do what you're thinking, Mike. There's the break. That was not much of a break. Let's see here.
But see this declining volume going into that break? That's what I don't like, because you get that pop, but now look at this pullback that comes down right away. I typically see it. I would have got stopped out right there. It's this declining volume. I want it reversed going into the break. I'd rather the short bar be here and the long bar be there. It's just a sign to me that it's more buyers getting excited, right? John, you call it enthusiasm. It's the way that I look and see that there's enthusiasm going into that break.
I am taking the rest of this Neo trade off. Again, it was kind of it was a dud, but it was a green dud.
A green dud.
A green dud.
I hear those are tasty. The green duds are the best.
You can smoke them too.
Can you? Well, I'll have to try that one of these days.
I had that order all prepped and ready to go too. Oh well.
Yeah. Well, look at Tesla. Tesla just refuses to give up. Heading
up 8.9% today.
Go, eh? Just
wow.
Just around noon is when it kind of really started to warm up a bit.
Microsoft too. Peter, you may want to look at Microsoft.
Yeah, I've got it up here on the screen. Yeah.
Oh, it did make a higher. Yeah, that second top went higher.
Yeah.
See,
still
like
watching AMD.
I'm gonna pull Baba up real quick. Where's Baba? Baba's got my nice volume going into the break.
Yeah, it had a decent day today. Same, and Baidu had the exact opposite.
Yeah, and Baidu went down. Billy up, JD up. I was. 252.01.
Come on. All right, I've done it again.
Microsoft?
All right. No,
AMD.
AMD. I'm short now, AMD. You never know which direction I'm going to take this. Short AMD.
I hate trading AMD. Well, that might work for you. It just seems really choppy right now. It's kind of trading between 68.90 and 69.07. It's like 20 cents.
Yep. So at 68.95 is where I'm in. My stop was 5 cents, only at 69. And I need 10 cents, so I'm going to take a partial. To heck with it. It almost got there. Come on. See? Look at that. Oh, you sucker.
It's a to heck with it trade.
To heck with it.
It's a Andrew Filg trade.
Gefilte trade. Oh, interesting. Huh.
So Gordon, no, we're not using Microsoft Teams. Using Skype for the show.
Look at that. All right, we're still hanging in here. Doing
You
everything
survived
manually, so I
that.
didn't get stopped out.
Survive that pullback.
Yeah, I said I didn't put an automatic stop in because I know it's. I was hoping it wouldn't do what it just did, but I know that it tends to. So
Hmm.
I just
So
now I
there.
don't like it again. But come on, you were like 1 cent away from 1 cent away from where I
Those are
needed
the
you to
tough
be.
ones. The 1 cent away ones. So I've got about 15 minutes left in the market. We've already gone over the earnings. So
Have you got a trade of the day for us?
yes, I
Is that
got a
something we're
trade
going
of
to be
the
doing?
day. I was
Excellent.
gonna wait until your trade in AMD.
No, let's
So
wait. Let's wait. It's good to know it's out there. Give you something to look forward to, no matter how this goes.
yeah.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm getting
Oh,
out of this
he's
thing.
out. See, AMD just wanted
Oh,
to.
it's messing with me today. Normally, AMD and I are buddies. Today, this afternoon, not so much.
Yeah, it just. I think it wanted to
Huh.
get to the member of the trade. That is.
Yeah, is that?
So today's member trade of the day goes to Michael. On a stock typically not traded here, which is TSM. I know Norm doesn't like it. It's a foreign stock, but it definitely had some news today with AMD kind of selling off and the news on AMD. So what I really like about it, you'll know he had some really good technical analysis going into it, looking for the breaks of trends to determine where his entries are. Held through a tough pullback, but was able to do that and then ended up getting out of the position at the high of day, and then as it lost that level, and again, instead of holding all the way back to his break even, when the trend was broken, he exited. So good management of the trade, good analysis, definitely had a plan going into it. So excellent trade for sure. And then for
Hmm.
everybody,
Wow, that's good.
Hmm.
Not right now. We got out. Remember, I got stopped out. But sure. So we've got our usual lineup of success webinars, or at least on the usual times, but new topics. So this week on Wednesday, we're going to have Jared, who's going to talk about building an option trading empire. Love the title, but if you want to understand more about option trading, this would be the place to go. He is certainly knowledgeable. He's always very good at sharing that, and he loves to answer questions. So go to that session, especially if you have questions that you'd like to have addressed. So he's going to be sort of leveraging our how to create a trading plan series of webinars to build on this to help, but relate it to options. So that should be great. That's at 8 o'clock this Wednesday, the 29th. And then next week, we have John, another one of our moderators, who's going to be talking about trading a single strategy. Now, we often talk about like strategies all the time, and there's many, many which you can trade. But often, the most successful traders have a single strategy, which they would consider like their premier, if you will, like the one that their go-to strategy. I can certainly tell you I've got one, and if you know me, in my case, it's the Mountain Pass. But John's going to talk about how do you trade that single strategy successfully. And that should be a great webinar. Again, 8 o'clock on Wednesday, August the 5th. And in between times, when you're looking for things to do, we got our, I was going to talk about our podcasts. Yeah. So between times you want something to listen to our podcast. There's some great material on there, and we'll have a new one that's coming your way this week. Brian and I are going to be talking about sort of his trading experience and background, so that should be an interesting podcast. Those of you that are in the room get to hear from Brian every day. He's usually here with us at the open and the close these days. But it'd be good to, sort of dig into his background. We'll learn a little bit more about Brian and his trading. So that'll be new, but that'll join the rest. Sorry?
All the seedy details of my life.
There you go. All the intimate details of Brian Pace. But that'll join our library of existing podcasts, which has got a lot of good material. So if you're looking for it, just look for Talk with Traders in your favorite podcast provider, no matter whom you use. So that's Talk with Traders. Look for that. And as Mike had up a second ago, we do offer discounts on our services. So if you're looking to potentially join us, I know we have a lot of new members today, and that's fantastic. Those that have joined over the weekend, Bob and Ray, and I know I'm missing some that were out there, and my apologies, but there's quite a number of you that were new into the room today, and that was fantastic. You can join for a one-week trial. See what it's like. Just join us in the chat room and get access to our onboarding class. You can use the code premarket24 or closingbell24 for a $24 one-week trial. Well worth doing. You get a full week of access to the room. And then if you're ready to join us full time, then consider using the one-time membership code, the one-time payment option code for a lifetime membership called Rockies40. So if you use that, you get 40% off our regular price membership. And I would suggest if you're considering it, now would be the time, because we are, this is probably the last time we're going to be offering that discount, and we may even change our membership structure. So if you want a guaranteed lifetime access for one single payment, use that option, the one-time payment option for a lifetime membership using the code Rockies40. All right. We're heading into the close, guys. About 5 minutes left. AMD did move down a little bit while I was talking. I noticed it, but it didn't go very far, so I'm not feeling too bad. And Microsoft is doing some crazy stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get a trade into the close here.
It's a tough one. Into the close. A lot of choppiness. So I know we were talking about this. Apple sold off pretty hard after that initial pop that they had. With that descending volume. Baba, though, it looks like Baba actually did a nice break. Had this little pullback candle, but sometimes that happens, especially after this big long one there. But then it popped up pretty nice. got about 80-cent pop before it rejected. Not much of a mood though for Baba. Looking at Microsoft.
I'm looking at Microsoft. I'm actually tempted to.
Got 4 minutes for everybody in the markets.
I think it's showing resistance at this moving average. I know I like my shorts better than my longs. I want to take it short here. I'm afraid of getting caught in the pop. The market seems to be showing a little eagerness.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of success this afternoon on my trades.
And things just not wanting to move.
It's holding up here well though. Yeah. Wait. 3 minutes left. No, Dak. Take a few shares here. Come on, Microsoft. Oh, looks like I got in maybe just in time. Will it? Will it? Stopping at a break even now. 203.68 was my entry. Playing for pennies. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Dialing for dollars.
Dialing for dollars.
Dialing for dollars.
Throwing some pennies in the wishing well. Oh, there you go. See, that's what I didn't want to have happen. I'm still hanging on here, though. See if it was just a little pop.
Big volume starting to come in. A couple minutes left.
2 minutes. Oh, there we go. God, come on. You know, this feels foolish. All right, well. I'm going to take some of it off. Oh, yeah. All right. You know what? I'm getting out of the rest here at break even. This is just
flirting with disaster. Flirting with disaster.
Yeah. It's we'll see. Minute and a half left. Yeah, I think I'm happy I got out. Well,
yeah. It's a good one.
All right, that didn't work, but didn't cost me anything. In fact, I got a 4-cent partial, which again pays for commissions, so it didn't cost me anything. But I don't think I can even buy a coffee with what I got on that.
Yeah.
At least not a Starbucks one. Maybe
Not
a
a
Tim Hortons
Starbucks?
coffee.
A McDonald's coffee, possibly.
McDonald's coffee, yeah. I can go to Timmy's here in Canada. That's where they go to.
So for everybody that's in a trade, you got about 40 seconds left. So make sure if you don't plan on making a day trade into a swing trade, now would be the time to start looking for your exit. So.
Well, all right.
Eric, great question. I'll show you here in just a second how to do that. Since I got my screens up. All
There's
right.
the dinger.
There's the dinger. For everybody out there on YouTube, I'll throw up again earnings for tomorrow before the market opens, since there's not much this afternoon for us. But we're looking forward to 3M, McDonald's, Pfizer, JetBlue, and Hog are the top 5 over there for us tomorrow. So looking forward to that. To everybody on YouTube,